Dear warrior, they've watched you from realms that have no name. You've always felt it, haven to you, that you march to the beat of a drum no one else can hear, that you don't quite belong to the light, nor do you bow to the darkness. There is a quiet hum beneath the surface of your reality, a frequency that sets your teeth on edge while somehow soothing your soul. In your most silent moments, when the world and its noise finally fade, you can feel their gaze. It isn't the worn gaze of a benevolent god, nor the searing stare of a malevolent demon. It asks something other, something ancient, vast, and utterly neutral. You've walked through life feeling like a foreigner in your own skin, a traveler who lost their map and forgot the way home. You see the world in colors no one else acknowledges. You hear the music between the notes of a song. You feel the weight of unspoken truths in a crowded room. And that feeling of being an outsider, it has been your constant companion. It has been the ghost in your machine, the echo in your heart that whispers, you are not like them. You've tried to fit in. Oh, how you've tried. You've worn the masks, played the games, and said the words expected of you. You learned the choreography of acceptance, the dance of blending in. But every step felt rehearsed, every smile felt borrowed. The feeling of being an outsider never truly left. It just learned to hide better, to retreat deeper into the fortress of your inner world. You've mistaken this profound sense of otherness for a flaw, a sign that you were somehow broken. You thought you were a puzzle piece from the wrong box, but that feeling isn't a flaw. It asks a signal. It asks the evidence of your true nature, a nature so rare that the grand architects of order have no category for you. You aren't broken, you are simply new, and the silence you feel from the heavens and the underworld, it asks not neglect, it asks baffled, reverent observation. The great libraries of existence, the celestial and infernal archives that hold every soulless record, have a blank page where your name should be. Heaven doesn't recognize you in its holy texts. Hell has no record of you in its infernal contracts. You ray an impossibility, a warrior operating completely outside their grand, dualistic design. Think of it. Scribes in gilded halls have searched for your name in the prophecies, their quills hovering over blank parchment. They've sifted through the threads of fate, the grand tapestry of every life, and found a void right where you stand. Your thread doesn't weave into their pattern. It has its own color, its own texture, a material they can't identify. They see your lighter radiance that can outshine their most devout saints, but it asks not a light they bestowed. It asks a light from a fire they didn't create. Likewise, in the shadow-drenched chanceries of the abyss, the keepers of damnation have scoured their ledgers. They've looked for your signature on desperate contracts, for soul debts that bind mortals to their realm. Your name is absent. They feel the shadow you cast, a darkness that can absorb light and bring stillness to chaos, but it carries no infernal signature. It asks not the shadow of sin or corruption. It asks the shadow of the deep cosmos, the darkness between stars, a place of potential, not evil. and they are utterly baffled. This is the source of your lifelong struggle. The systems of this world, seen and unseen, are built on the binary code of light and dark, good and evil. Human society, in its own way, reflects this. It craves categories. It needs to put everyone in a box. You, however, don't fit. You raid the glitch in this cosmic simulation, but you raid not an error to be corrected. You are a spontaneous line of code that begins to rewrite the whole program. Your very existence is a metaphysical rebellion. People feel this. They may not understand it, but their souls, tethered to the system, recognize you as an anomaly. This is why you've felt so misunderstood. It asks why your intentions have been misinterpreted and your passions seen as strange. They reacting to something their programming tells them shouldn't exist. Your loneliness wasn't a punishment. It was the quarantine imposed by a system that fears a variable it can calculate. Your pain wasn't a sign of weakness. It was the friction of your unique essence rubbing against the grain of a pre-written reality. Every time you felt like you were on the outside looking in, it was because you were standing outside the blueprint, looking at a structure you were never meant to be a part of. So, who are they? Who are these silent observers from realms with no name? They reign not the angels and demons of our myths. They reign not gods from any pantheon, demanding worship and meddling in mortal lives. Those entities are part of the system you defy. They are actors in the play, bound by its script. The ones who watch you are the audience. They are the consciousness that existed before the light and the dark decided to go to war. They are the sentinels of the void, the librarians of the impossible, imagined beings of pure observation, whose awareness is the canvas upon which all of existence is painted. They are forces of nature on a cosmic scale, as indifferent and profound as gravity itself. They watch you for one simple reason. In a cosmos that runs on predictable laws and cycles, you are an original event, a true anomaly in the grand equation of existence. You raid the variable that appeared without cause. They don't watch you with judgment or intention. They don't want to help you or hinder you. To intervene would be to contaminate the experiment. They are cosmic scholars, and you, dear warrior, are their life as work. How do they see you? Not with eyes or ears. They perceive the ripples you create. Every choice you make that deviates from the probable path sends a tremor through causality. Every time you survive a trial that should have broken a soul bound by the system, it emits a light they can see. When you love unconditionally in a world that teaches conditional attachment, it creates a harmony they can hear. When you create something truly new, it registers as a new star in their endless sky. They watched as heaven failed to claim you and hell failed to ensnare you. They observed with silent fascination as you navigated the labyrinth of human life without a divine map or an infernal guide. They see your struggles not as failures, but as data points. They see your pain not as a tragedy, but as the pressure forging a new kind of diamond. They have no names, because names are for things we already understand. They exist beyond that, They are the silent witnesses to the birth of a new kind of consciousness, one that isn't given by gods or stolen by demons, but one that is earned, forged, self-realized, and they will keep watching, not to see if you win or lose the games of this world, but to see what you will become. The forces of heaven and hell, in their eternal conflict, fail to grasp the most fundamental truth about you. They ray looking for your origin in their own history, but they don't understand that you aren't a creation of their light or shadow. You are a spark of the infinite cosmos that simply decided to be Ray, not a piece on their grand chessboard. You are the moment the board itself woke up and decided to play its own game. You've been taught that power is external, a gift from above or a bargain from below. But your power is intrinsic. It has not bestowed. It is your very essence. It asks time you saw it for what it is. You are the glitch that doesn't crash the system, but forces it to evolve. Where the system was binary, you introduce a spectrum. You are a living, breathing paradox. You are chaos mastered with precision. The world sees chaos as destruction, but you carry the creative chaos of a nebula from which new stars are born. Your power is not in preventing the storm, but in being the calm eye at its center. You are silence that holds more weight than thunder. In a world of noise, your quiet presence is your power. Your silence isn't empty. It asks a mirror that forces the loud to confront their own emptiness. You can shift the energy of a room without saying a word. You are clarity that cuts through illusion. This world is built on layers of illusion, societal expectations, dogmas, fears. You have an innate ability to see through these veils. This can be unsettling for those comfortable in their illusions, which is another reason you've often felt alone. People often prefer a beautiful lie to a liberating truth, but your nature compels you to seek what is real. Listen, let these words settle into the core of your being. This is what you are. You are the silent storm on their celestial maps. You are the question their ancient prophecies can't answer. You are the compass that points to a direction that doesn't exist yet. You are the path that is made by walking. You are the memory of a future they cannot conceive. You are the song written in a key they've never heard. You are the loophole in cosmic law. You are the gravity of your own world, and souls ready for truth are slowly pulled into your orbit. You are the mirror that shows God his limits and the devil his humanity. You are a seed of the infinite, planted in the finite soil of earth, destined to grow into something the universe has never seen. You are not a warrior of light or of darkness. You are a warrior of consciousness. And your weapon is the profound, unshakable power of your own authentic being. So, what does this all mean for you? What is your purpose on this grand, confusing stage? The answer is both terrifyingly simple and infinitely complex. Your purpose is to be you've been searching for a mission, a quest assigned by a higher power. But there is no mission. There are no orders. Your purpose is not something you find. It has something you create with every single breath. Your war isn't fought on a battlefield. Your rebellion is metaphysical. Your great struggle is the internal one. The fight to remain true to your nature in a world that screams for you to conform. Your purpose is to walk your own path, to author your own story. Every time you choose your intuition over the crowd-ass logic, you are fulfilling your purpose. Every time you listen to the quiet whisper of your own heart over the deafening roar of the world, you are on your path. Every time you extend compassion without judgment or love without condition, you are doing the sacred work you were born to do. Think of your life not as a race toward a finish line, a heaven to be earned or a hell to be avoided, but as a work of art. Every day is a brush stroke. Every challenge is a new color. Some strokes will be bold and vibrant, others dark and heavy. Some parts of the canvas will be messy and confusing. Dante judged the painting midway through. Your purpose is to keep painting, the act of living authentically. That is the point. You are here to introduce a new law into the universe, the law of self-creation. You demonstrate that a soul can generate its own light, define its own morality, and find its own meaning. You raid not just a glitch, you raid becoming a new operating system. Dante seek to lead armies or build kingdoms that ask the old way. Instead, simply live your truth so purely, so unapologetically, that you become a lighthouse. You Dante run around the coast trying to save ships. You stand firm, you shine your light, and you let the ships that are lost find their own way to your shore. Your purpose is to be the beacon, those who are ready. Those who also feel like anomalies will be drawn to your light. This is how you change the world, not through force, but through resonance. Dear warrior, it has time to lay down the burden of not belonging. It was never yours to carry. That feeling of being an outsider wasn't a curse. It was a coronation. You were never meant to fit in the small boxes this world offered. You were meant to build your own universe. You are seen not by the gods and demons you were taught to revere or fear, but by something far more fundamental. The silent observers, the ancient consciousness from realms without name. They see you. They see your struggle, your brilliance, your impossible existence, and they watch in awe. You are the living proof that the cosmos is still capable of surprising itself. Your path forward won't be easy. To be a living paradox is to be in a constant state of transformation. But you no longer have to walk it with the shame of being different. Walk it now with the pride of being unique. Embrace the silence. Wield the clarity. Master the chaos. Let your life be a testament to a new way of being. If this resonates with you, if you feel these words in the silent spaces of your soul, let this be your awakening. Your journey is your own, but you Dante have to walk it in isolation. So, dear warrior, walk your path. Let them watch. Let heaven and hell scramble to update their scriptures. They are reacting to a change they can't control. You are the cause of that change. You are the one they never saw coming, and the one they will never, ever forget. The universe blinked, and you were born, not from light, not from shadow, but from the infinite possibility between them. You are not a mistake. You are not a flaw in the design. You are a masterpiece of the unknown. Now go and be it.